Hello everybody, some would say I'm the Reverse and welcome to my review for Arrow Season 8 Episode 7 titled Purgatory. Let's get into my general thoughts about this episode. I thought this episode was actually a very good episode, probably one of the best of the season, and I'll get into why I think this when we start talking about specific parts of the episode. So, let's just start off where the episode begins. It begins right after the ending of last episode. Oliver and Laurel ended up in a tent on Leah and you. Diggle, Connor, Mia, and William were all there. Turns out that they were actually abducted by Argus agents and brought there. And Lila's there as well. Um, so uh, Lila tells them that they are looking to create a weapon that is going to be used in the crisis to either, I don't know what they're going to be using it for, maybe to kill the anti-monitor, maybe to suck up all the antimatter or something. I'm not quite sure yet, and neither are the characters. Um, but Dinah, Renee, and Roy are on their way over in a plane to deliver plutonium, which is what Oliver helped gather for the monitor in episode 2. So yeah, that's what they're bringing over, but they are shot down from the sky with a missile. Uh, at the beginning of the episode, we don't know who it's shot by, but we find out later um, that well, I'll just get into that later, but um, yeah, they're shot down by a missile. They crash land on the island, and then Diggle, Lila, and Connor they go to rescue Dinah, Renee, and Roy, and then Oliver and Laurel go to get the plutonium, and Mia stays behind to protect William when he's making the weapon. So let's start about Diggle, Lila, and Connor. They find Dinah and they find Renee. Renee's badly injured. Dinah is not too badly injured. And then they find Roy. His arm is pinned under a piece of the plane, or I don't know, a piece of the plutonium. I don't know what it was, but pinned under something very heavy, and they're trying to lift him off. They get like this lever. They push it. They pull it. Try to pull it up off of Roy. It doesn't work. So Connor throughout the whole thing is saying that we might need to amputate his arm, and Diggle is saying no, 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 we can lift it off of him, and also the plane is gonna explode because of the fuel is like sparking and stuff. So they don't have enough time to keep on trying to lift it off of his arm, so they end up amputating it, which I wasn't expecting at all, actually. I mean, it's not really too ballsy for them to do because we are 3 episodes away from the end of Arrow, and if that rumor of Roy going to Legends is false, we probably won't be seeing a lot of Roy in the Arrowverse after this. So I mean, it won't hurt for him to lose an arm to the show, to the series, to the Arrowverse. Won't really do anything. But still, I wasn't really expecting it to happen. But yeah, it did. And then Oliver and Laurel, when they're trying to retrieve the plutonium, they are confronted by the people who shot down the plane, Edward Fires and Billy Wintergreen. If you don't remember who these people are, they are from the Arrow Season 1 flashbacks. Edward Fires was the main villain of that, and Billy Wintergreen was killed by Slade, and then Oliver killed Edward Fires in the Arrow season finale when he was about to kill Shadow. So, yes, they are dead. Um, Apparently, they were reanimated by some mystical energy. I'm pretty sure it was the energy released when the monitor. I think it was the monitor or someone. I don't know if what happened last episode when Oliver and Laurel were in the other reality. I think they were like teleported there by the monitor, um, and that energy reanimated the dead people on the island, and that's why it's all green too. Is because well, if you remember in the season 5 finale, it got blown to bits by Prometheus, but it's green. It has all its trees and stuff, all its vegetation, probably because of this energy. So yeah, Edward Fires and Billy Wintergreen are back. Obviously they died, so they are back, and They have a little bit of a shootout, and Edward and Billy they escape, and Oliver's trying to chase them, and he runs into Yao Fei, um, who's obviously been dead for years as well, like 12 years in universe. So yeah, that's it was pretty cool to see him. It's been a while since we've seen him. Um, Last time we saw him in person was when he got killed in season one, and then um, in season five, we saw him as a vision or as a hallucination, um, when Oliver was in the cell, um, from Konstantin Kovar. So yeah, it's been a while. So he was resurrected as well. Um, and then they go back, and William completes the weapon, and it basically needs Oliver's DNA, is what they said. And but Oliver's in this big battle, huge battle with Team Arrow versus all the mercenaries, and Edward and um, Billy Wintergreen. So big battle. I love this battle. It's really good choreography and nice slow mos too. Uh, I don't know. It was just a really epic battle to end off the episode. And then turns out it wasn't Oliver's DNA it needed. It didn't work. Turns out it was Lila's. So she takes it. It scans her DNA, and she just stands there staring at it when the whole room around her is sparking, and yeah, it she becomes Harbinger. So I think she saw like a vision there or something. And also when she's doing this, the battle up above in on the surface, the huge battle that's going on, like all the mercenaries, everyone who was resurrected, just disappears. It's like Lila basically soaked up all that energy. That's my theory. She soaked up all the energy, and she's become a superhero. Obviously, she's Harbinger in the comics, and now she's Harbinger in the Arrowverse. We already knew she was going to becoming, she was going to become Harbinger, based on Crisis promotional photos and stuff like that. But it's cool to see her transform in this episode. It looks like she had a vision or something, and then she walks through this portal. She says, "I need to go." The monitor's portal opens. She walks through it. It closes, and then yeah, they're getting ready to leave the island, and Oliver has a heart. Like he basically says his goodbyes to Team Arrow. Not officially because he hasn't died yet, and they are all in the crisis together. So there's probably going to be some emotional moments between him and Renee and Dinah and Diggle and all them. And something really interesting is his conversation with Diggle. He tells Diggle to get in contact with Felicity and tell her that William and Mia should not grow up apart. So this leads me to believe that the entire future timeline that we've been seeing over the past two seasons is getting erased, which I mean, I like because I never liked the concept of a dark dystopian Star City that proves a point that all of her trying to save the city did nothing because it just becomes a wasteland in the future. I never liked that aspect, but there's also something I don't like about this timeline being erased. Uh, we did all this for nothing. Obviously, the flash forwards have gotten a load of hate since season seven, and I think they're well deserved. They're very boring, and Mia and William, just the future characters aren't that good. And all I think the hate that it gets, I think it deserves it. And if this timeline, if it Star City 2040 timeline is erased, well, it's all for nothing really. We had to sit through all that. Turns out it wasn't even oops. Turns out it wasn't even like it doesn't matter because it's erased from the timeline now. So I don't know. Um, I don't know if what route they're going about with that. So we'll have to wait and see. Actually, we probably won't see. If we're gonna see it in anything, it'll probably be the spin-off show. But yeah, um, Oliver and Mia, once they have their little heart-to-heart moment, because Oliver has it with everybody, they they hug, and Lila confronts them, and when the skies turn red, and then Lila appears, and yeah, crisis is beginning. So a really good ending to the episode. Pretty common thread. Oops, I keep doing that. Pretty common thread in this season is just those crazy endings, and this one doesn't disappoint. So yeah, I'm super excited about Crisis next week. This is the last normal episode of Arrow. We have Crisis next week, and then we have the backdoor pilot for the spinoff, and then we have the finale, which is most likely going to be like a tribute episode, wrapping up all the Team Arrow members' storylines. That episode is so shrouded in mystery. We have no idea what's going on there, but I don't know. I thought this was a fitting end to the Arrow formula for episodes because we have three irregular episodes coming up to end the series. So, I don't know. I just thought this was a really good episode. Tell me in the comments what you thought. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned. I'll be uploading my Arrow episodes ranked. My Arrow seventh episodes ranked video. I'll be doing that soon, and then I'll also be doing a pre-crisis episodes ranking video where I rank all 31 of the Arrowverse episodes this year leading up to Crisis in the 8 Flash episodes, the 7 Arrow episodes, the 8 Supergirl episodes, and the 8 Batwoman episodes. So yeah, all 31 I'll be ranking. I just thought it'd be a cool long video to get out there. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for my Arrow 7th episodes ranking. And well, I just hope you guys enjoyed my review. Tell me in the comments what you thought of the episode. I'd probably give this episode maybe a 9.6 out of 10. Um, really solid episode. Probably my third favorite in this season, right after episode 1 and episode 5. I thought those were really good episodes as well. But yeah, nevertheless, hope you guys enjoyed my review. See ya.